than 45 leads came in.
Yeah.
And I'm just rounding it up because I didn't actually go and count. How did we get those leads? What's the way that we got those names, emails, and phone numbers? 45 on the weekend. I'm not even at work on the weekend. It was a semi-beautiful weekend. My son, one of my 15,000 sons' birthday was Saturday. Sam, happy birthday again. So Saturday, I stayed home, celebrated Sam's birthday, spent time with the kids. On Sunday, Mother's Day, right?
Yeah.
And I still got 45 to somewhere around 45 names, phone numbers, and emails. The point of this, Mike, is what?
Automation.
Yes, automation. You're right. I was home. I was enjoying my family. I was doing other activities. And I was still getting these names, numbers, and emails of potential buyers, sellers, investors. I want to talk today about the traditional way of getting business. Yeah. How are brokers today getting mostly their business in real estate? Well, for that matter, not just real estate, in any business.
Well, I mean, they still send those postcards.
You think?
Yeah.
You think
they do? I go to my mailbox and I find this bunch of postcards. I have to throw them into the recycling.
Does that work, Mike?
To me, no.
No, not to you. To them, does it work?
I don't think.
Do you hear brokers saying, "I got another listing. It's my 15th listing.
No.
My 15th buyer I'm working with because of the mail outs."
No. I don't think so.
Well, thanks for expanding.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's short and sweet.
I don't think it works. I've tried it myself, actually, and I lost money. I think that brokers that are accustomed to keep doing it over and over again just keep doing it because it's part of their routine.
It's part of their routine, so they don't change anything. I wanted to look at something. What about what's the thing that most say you should do when you get into real estate? What should you start with? What's the thing?
Your sphere of influence.
Your sphere of influence. What the hell is your sphere of influence?
I guess everyone that you know is your sphere.
Well, it could be, but I think some think that means, it's all the buyers or the sellers or the potential buyers and sellers. It's all the people that you've ever met. It's the people, because in residential real estate, what's the beauty of residential real estate? Everyone will be or will become or will have a need for a roof eventually.
At some point.
So how the hell do you do that? Is that a quick way of finding out who wants to buy and sell? No, it's a slow way. It's a very good way. It's
planting seeds.
It's a process. That's right. But what if, Mike, you don't have the patience to wait for that sphere to come into, or worse, like when I was 24 years old, I'm not from the West Island of Montreal. I'm from Oka, Saint Eustache area.
Yeah.
But I lived in the West Island. I didn't know the West Island.
Yeah.
I was 24 years old. I didn't have a network. I didn't have a sphere of influence.
Right.
So what were my options? There's a lot of people, a lot of brokers, they don't have no one. They don't have a sphere because they either come from somewhere else. They came here not that long ago and they just don't have the sphere. So what do?
Farming.
Apples?
No,
potatoes?
No.
What are we talking about here?
You farm potential areas that you think you might be able to.
That's a very traditional way of looking at things.
Yeah.
Do you think that still works?
Well, some people still do it. So does it work? I mean, it's hard to quantify depending on the person and how you are farming.
So
are you using traditional ways to farm, or are you using modern ways to farm?
Who do you know is actually successful at it? Do we have anybody that would actually want to share their farming successes? Because I don't know anyone. And I mean, I'm not saying there's none out there, but I don't know anybody that's still doing this straight old farming methodology with the cards and the door to door.
No, maybe not. They're not doing that way. Maybe they're doing it differently. Maybe they're using telelisting. Maybe they're finding other ways to communicate with people within their sphere of influence. So you're saying
you don't know?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying some people do.
Wouldn't it be good that we know?
Sure.
Shouldn't we reach out to everybody and be like, tell us how you're getting your business? Because I'm wondering, are these traditional old-fashioned ways still working?
Functioning? Because
I don't see it work. I guess it works, but I don't see it. So please, someone's watching right now, someone says, no, I do a lot of business through traditional straight cold call. When did cold calling start? What year, Mike? Who was the father of cold calling? Do you remember? Does anybody know?
I think his name was...
Check it out. Google it. We have it on the screen. John H. Patterson. 1884. Was there even phones in 1884? How does that work?
Well, phones were invented in 1875, 76.
Look at him flexing his knowledge of phone creation. So door to door, phone calling, traditional straight cold call, does that still work? Do you guys still do that? Is there brokers out there? What about open houses, Mike?
Open houses still work. Maybe not as much as they used
Do
to.
you get 40, 50
Probably
people
not.
saying, yeah, here's my name, here's my email? And also you have to exchange time. Now, if you're doing an open house, it's 2 hours. How many
Yeah.
names do you get, roughly?
How can you tell?
You can't.
Depends.
That's right.
Depends
Number
on the
one.
demand. You
Number
don't know.
two, I said I got 50-ish, and I'm just ballparking. It's probably more than that.
Yeah.
Names of people that are saying, yes, please send me some information about buying or selling or investing. Now, am I going to, I didn't exchange time for those names.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, it's automated. It's every day.
But you know what, Mr. Mellor, if I may,
Of course.
times have changed. You know, the same way that if you wanted to do a visit, you went to an open house. Now you can do your visit online. So all the new modern ways of doing things, meaning that we're able to have interaction with potentials without
That's right.
necessarily having to have it face to face.
That's great.
So human contact becomes less and less.
So who out there is using this technology to get business in real estate in the province of Quebec today? This is what I want to know.
I think more people should.
No, I didn't ask that question.
I don't know. I don't have the stats.
Well, there you go. I want your input. If you're out there, you're doing anything that's digital, and that's how you get your business, your main source of business, and you're successful. Because obviously you can get one-offs, but that's not what I'm interested in. I want someone that has a system in place so that on Saturdays or Sundays, evenings, weekends, whenever you want, if you're not in front of your computer doing the door-to-door, the open house, the cold calling, all of that, exchanging time, and you're getting business, that's who I want to meet, because that's what we do here. Now, for all of you that don't know how to do that, that's the whole point of this, is that we have a system in place. We've been doing this for many years. I've been in business for 23 years in real estate, Mike 17. And we came up with a system for our own brokers here at Mellor Group that we decided to open up last year for every broker in the province of Quebec, whoever wants to get in on this system. We have some seats left. Jay's going to put up a QR code on the screen. And if you take your phone with the camera and you go and take not a picture, but you put your camera on the QR code, scan it, the old-fashioned way of scanning something, you'll get a link and you can buy yourself a seat on a platform where you're going to get Mike? Names,
phone numbers, emails
of potential buyers and sellers, and you get a calendar. I'm looking to do this within the next 90 days. This is the area. This is my budget.
Are we giving anything today?
We're giving the Mike coupon. The Mike coupon. It's called the MG 100. It's $100 off the seat price of $197. So you're actually, as I said earlier, only paying $97. So not open no, it is open to everybody, but there's not unlimited seats. We have a few seats left, and today you're getting $100 discount because of Mike. He's in a good mood. And what the beauty of this system is you buy what you want. You're not obliged to buy anything that you don't want. So you pick the potential buyer, seller, investor based on the information that will be provided to you.
I would compare it to like you having a Costco card. So you got a chance to come in, you buy what you want, and whatever you don't want, you don't have to.
The difference is
you become a member.
Yeah, but Costco, you got to drive to Costco. We will send you a text message.
Not necessarily. You can buy Costco online.
You're right. I don't go to Costco. I'm against it. I don't know why, but I'm against it. You get a text message, and there's an application that you get. You get a notification of what the actual lead is looking for in the area that you service. So you could be in Gatineau, you could be in Quebec. Here's an example of it. You get some hints, some information about what they're looking for, and then you can decline or accept. So $97 to get onto the app that provides you with potential buyers, sellers, investors, and you pick and choose who you want to work with. We send out roughly 40 a week across the province. It doesn't matter if you're in Gatineau, Quebec, all along the St. Lawrence, Greater Montreal, obviously. What else, Mike? What else can I say? Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
How can you forget this, Mike?
What did you almost forget?
The $97 also gives you access to me and Mike every Friday, 1 o'clock, a private Zoom, as much as you want, and we talk about growing your business. It's not just about the leads. It's about everything that goes with the leads. It's how you run your business. Now, I don't know. Go check me out. If you think, well, it's all about sharing what I've been doing, what we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's not something we're selling that we're not doing. We're using it ourselves. And I've built this whole business based on the same systems, the same principles, automation, CRMs with AI, automatic emails, automatic text messages. It's all a funnel. It's all e-commerce. Nothing new. Didn't invent anything. Looked at other big companies. What are they doing? Is Amazon straight cold calling?
No.
Did you ever get a call from Amazon?
No.
Do you get people coming up at your door knocking saying, I'm from Amazon. Would you like to buy something?
No.
What about Starbucks?
Nope.
What about Apple?
Nope.
You go to the store, do you get harassed?
Nope.
They barely look at you.
No. Same thing with Tesla.
Well, let's not talk about Tesla. Tesla's having some issues, but you're right. No advertising, no cold calling, no door knocking.
Because
no
the product
cards.
sells itself.
Mike.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a card from Tesla in my mailbox.
That's what I'm saying. The product sells itself.
Does it even have ads? Did it even do ads in magazines or anything? No. Is there ads online? Videos? Not really, huh? See? That's what I'm talking about. So if this is something you might be interested in or you want to find out more, you can also text us at 438-834-1877. We're going to put it up on the screen. 438-834-1877. You see it right there?
What I'd like to mention also is that on Fridays, when we have that information session, we also take the time for the ones who have no experience working with leads on how we work the leads, how we've been able to get success with them. So if you need any tips and tricks and methods of doing it, we'll be more than happy to share that with you.
And just to refresh everybody's memory, we also have our own internal team here at Mellor Group. We have about 15 or so brokers that are part of the Mellor Group team. What is the Mellor Group team?
The Mellor Group team is an opportunity. That's what it is. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to, well, I mean, it's not a traditional team.
It's
mentorship.
Mentorship with us. So it's a full-time thing. I personally will spend 6 hours minimum every week going over all of the critical things that I've been doing in my business, everything that I do on my day-to-day to get the results that I have, and you get to benefit from that. It's only for Mellor Group brokers. Obviously, it's something that you have to register for. There's some minimum requirements, but if that's something that you might be interested in, if you've been a broker for a few months, a few years, maybe even, and you're like, this ain't working for me, jump on the program, get the leads, see how that goes. If that still doesn't do it for you, then jump on our team and learn. Now, we're not a traditional team. You're not coming into the team to stay as a team member. You're coming in to be mentored quickly with real buyers, real sellers, real investors, so that you can, again, develop your own team, your own business. What I don't want anybody to do is what I did when I was a broker. I'm exchanging time for money. I'm doing everything myself. That's not a business. That's a job with too much responsibility, too many responsibilities, too much stress for the money. Even if you're making $150,000, but you're by yourself doing everything, what's the point of that? Tell me, Mike. Convince me that I'm wrong about this, because
you're not wrong about it. You're not wrong about it. If you're exchanging your time for money, then essentially you're not going to be able to get the freedom that you're looking for.
So go jump on this program. This is not going to be forever. We're opening it up. There's a few seats left, and today you're getting a $100 discount, which we're not going to do ever again. So $97 instead of $197, and you get to work with us every Friday as much as you want. You can not show up at 1 o'clock, and we send you the video. It's recorded. So back at here's the different plans. Thank you, Jay. Starts at $297 when you accept the lead, all the way to $887. So the difference is the percent that you pay the referral once you convert the lead. So at the lowest, $297, you pay a 35% referral. At the middle, $447, you pay a 10% referral. And if you're really confident about what you're doing, $887, you pay 0 referral. But think of it this way. You pay $97 today, and then you have access to whoever you want to work with. How many buyers, sellers do we have in the millions of dollars applying or sending us their information, Mike? What would you say? Ballpark it.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm putting you on the spot here. You didn't have a chance to look, but
I don't know.
Is it common that we have $1 million buyers?
We get them. We don't get them every day, but we obviously.
What's the average price? Do you know?
I would say the
I
average.
know.
So what is it?
But see, I like this opportunity to test out how much you dive into the numbers. The average price that we get of leads, it's $872. That's a lot of money. So at 2%, 2.5%, you're paying $297, you're paying $447, you're paying $887, whatever you want, you pick. And then this changes here, the referral.
What do you mean $872?
$872,000
Okay, that's
is
the part that
average.
we were missing.
So across the province of Quebec, you should know this, brokers. You should know. It's at what? It's in the 500s, the 400s. If you take the whole province, if you go Greater Montreal, you're in the 800s. But our leads that are coming in averages at that amount, which is, it's a lot of money. So for $97, you get an opportunity just to receive these. You don't have to buy a minimum amount of leads, but you will, because you're going to see the information. You're going to be like, well, this is crazy. You spend hundreds of dollars on ads and postcards and all that shit for nothing. You get no one. So $97 gets you a seat. You pick whichever plan you want here. We start delivering you the leads. We meet every Friday or not. You can watch the recording and get all kinds of tips. So with that, I wish you a great week and take advantage of this. Let's put the QR code for a few more minutes and we'll see you tomorrow.